Welcome on everybody. So I got a lot of questions on how I did my hair. This is how it went. So I cornrowed the hair in a side part because a side part is what I really wanted. The front pieces that you're seeing is the leave out portion, and I'm just braiding the rest down so that I can get a good solid foundation. Next, I am using a weaving net, which I'm using to help protect my hair. So this is a bit challenging. If you've never done this before by yourself, it can be very challenging. But as you can see, this is my first time doing this by myself, by the way. And I did pretty well. So I tied it under my chin so I can get a good solid stretch. And I am just sewing along the perimeter of my head, and then I go around to the sides and where the part is. So I have a side part because that's what I wanted, and I sew along that area as well. So around the circumference of my head, and then I sew along where the side part is. So you have to stretch. It is very important that you stretch. Next, I am sewing the closure. Now, this specific hairstyle is a closure behind the hairline, and I've never done this before on anyone or on myself. So this is my first time, and it's a little tedious, but it is doable because I've been doing it. So you're gonna hold the closure, and you hold with one hand and you sew with the other. And you want to make sure that you stretch the closure while you're sewing to make sure that it is straight, because you don't want it to be crimpled or wrinkled. You want to make sure that it is stretched and okay. Next, you are going to cut. Once you've sewed the closure and everything is solid and straight, you are going to cut the extra lace behind the leave out that you have like lined out in the front. You're going to take your time and cut that portion and make sure everything is well. And then you're done. Then you're going to continue with sewing the extra bundles. The closure is the first part. You want to make sure you get that done. Then you're going to sew in the bundles. So for this particular hairstyle, I like my hair a certain level of thickness to match my natural hair because I have a lot of hair. So I used 3.5 bundles for this particular hairstyle, and I sew it around, going all the way around the perimeter of my head so that it looks full. Then I continue with the rest of the tracks going around. So I start at the front and I move around and I feel as I go. So there's going to be certain parts of your head that you cannot see, and that's okay. But you just feel as you go. Once you can't see anymore, you're going to feel as you go. If you have an extra mirror to look in the back, you can. I did not do this. I just felt as I go. Like, I don't know how I'm talented enough to do this. It just happened. I'm feeling as I go. But make sure you're knotting the thread properly. There's a tutorial you can watch for that. This is now once I've been done with the hair, like just putting it in. The hair is not styled. The closure is not like done properly or laid properly or anything. This is just me brushing it in. I use a toothbrush. Yes, an actual toothbrush. I have a hair toothbrush that I use for my edges, and just to make sure it's laid properly. I do have very curly, thin edges, but the rest of my hair is like really thick. So I don't know. So I'm brushing it in. Good morning. So I just got up, and I went to bed at like 2:15. I was doing my hair. As you can see, this is not the final result, but this is the result after just sewing in. I love my hair. I am so proud that this is my first time doing the closure behind the hairline. This is my first time sewing in a frontal or a closure on my own head, and I love this for me because I love the result, and I tried the viral closure behind the hairline thing. Mind you, naturally I don't have a thick hairline, and it's so weird because I have a lot of hair, as you guys know, but I don't know, I don't have a lot of hairline. As you can see, I mostly have baby hairs at the front, and the rest of my hair, like from hair back, is very thick and long, but it still looks nice. And again, this is my hair not like done up and slicked and laid and all of that stuff. So I think if you're considering doing the closure behind the hairline, you definitely should. If you have a good stylist that can do it properly, you definitely should. Because I mean, even though granted I am a hairstylist, but I did it on myself, and again, I don't have a very thick hairline, and this is my hair not laid down, not this is just a rough patch, or rough patch, what the hell, this is just a rough mock-up of what the hair is gonna look like when it's, you know, done being laid and everything. And not too much on my hairline. It's hereditary. I have a lot of hair. I just have like baby hairs here. I don't know what's going on, child, but I'm very happy with the result. And the reason I did my own hair is because I did not want, honestly, I did not want that "hey boo" text for my birthday. Like, I would have lost all my shit. And I wanted to have a peaceful birthday. I've been planning this for the past month or 5 weeks, to be, you know, out with my friends, have a good old time and stuff like that. And I wanted, the last thing I wanted was to wait last minute to for someone to tell me, oh, I can't do your hair. God forbid. I did face a lot of other challenges, which you're gonna be updated on in a few. It's this whole planning my birthday thing was so wild. I can't believe the things that I went through, but I'm happy. I'm happy that my friends and family are coming to celebrate with me, and we're gonna have a ball. But yeah, baby, get into this hair. Like, I trimmed the hair a little bit. I'm gonna do it a lot more. I hope you can see it on camera. I'm gonna do it a lot more. The quality of this hair, I spent to make sure my hair was really good quality, no smells, all that stuff. It's very nice and silky. I wanted silky. I didn't want like a yucky texture, which is why I went with a closure, and I am happy. Okay. All right, so I'll update you guys. I'll send you guys into the rest of this vlog, but it's been a crazy journey and I love my hair.